What's going on, you guys? Team June Rose here, and we're back at you guys with another video. You guys know who I am, Kami. Accompanying me, as always, Jack. How are we doing today, buddy?
It is going very, very, very well today, my friend. We are soaring through the sky.
Soaring like birds. Bird up. Alright, guys, so this is our quote-unquote going first play. So we're going to be starting off with a DD Crow in hand, a Cobalt Sparrow, Max C, TRI-BRIGADE Kit, and TRI-BRIGADE Revolt. Anybody who knows how to play TRI-BRIGADE, you want to see your TRI-BRIGADE Revolt in your hand. It's very nice. And here we go. It's very nice. So we're going to go ahead and set our Cobalt Sparrow and our Revolt. And we're going to pass turn, give it to them. They're going to play Silent Emergency. We're going to play Max C so we get some extra cards in our hand.
And to really force them that if they're going to special summon, they're like, just to let them know that they're going to be punished for it.
Right. And it does look like our opponents are playing Cyber Dragons. They're going to activate Core. They're going to go ahead and get their Cyberkinetic Overflow into their hand.
And we could just draw cards.
And we could just draw some cards. They are going into Predator Plant, Verte, Anaconda.
Oh, now this is about to be a great play here. You guys are about to see here.
They're going to
lose 2,000 life, and we're going to activate our DD Crow.
We're going to slap them around the face like, nothing for you.
And because we target their Cyber Dragon to banish, because they can't use their fusion card to actually go into the fusion with it, which means we just stop their fusion completely.
Yep, I say Cyber Dragon. When a Cyber Dragon gets banished, it's a bit rough. So now we are going to go ahead and bring out our other. We're going to bring out our Celestial Wingtail. Go into our Link, TRI-BRIGADE, the Baron. They're going to go ahead and activate Bottomless Trap Hole, no problem. We're going to activate TRI-BRIGADE Revolt. And I think everybody who's played against TRI-BRIGADE knows what's coming. Going to go ahead and get back any card that's in our graveyard.
And our MVP, DD Crow.
And our MVP, the DD Crow. And you know it, we're going to go into Shirag, the Ominous Omen. And yes, we do have it, Royal. Hot flex. So our effect's going to activate. They're going to activate Cyberkinetic Overflow, which Cyberkinetic Overflow isn't really going to do, it's not going to stop our abilities from popping off, so,
we still get our ability here. It's not negate. So we do lose our monster, but it's all well.
Yeah, it's fine. I say we still, that is the beauty of running Bird up. So now we are going to go ahead and get our bird, get some birds. And with the Jack, with all these cards, they basically, when you play one, you just get to draw one for free.
Sometimes, yeah, pretty much. Basically, a lot of the LYRILUSC cards has, if this card is special summoned, you basically special summon another one, which either is going to be from the deck, from graveyard, from hand.
Is it anywhere from but the banished pile, right?
Yeah, everywhere but the base pile, pretty much.
Yeah. And then, so we are going into our LYRILUSC's XE plays, which apparently that was too much for our opponent because they just straight surrendered.
Yeah, you're gonna see that a lot when people decide that they don't want to sit there and stay a while for this. As you see, they had a connection failed, which you would say, hey, yeah, obviously their internet dropped. Well, we didn't see anything that said that like, hey, hold on, like the game's corrupting. And since that we had that thing pop up on screen, we just know that they just probably rage quit. Just turned off their whatever they're playing.
Which makes us feel very good about ourselves. Alright, now this is our turn 2 play. We have Turquoise Waller in hand. We do have our TRI-BRIGADE Nerval in hand. We do have our Celine Wagtail in hand. And we have 2 Maxis in hand. It's not the prettiest hand that you could start with, but it'll do.
I mean, the Maxi is nice. I just wish we didn't start off with 2 Maxis.
Right, but we are going to go ahead and use one, and we get to draw some cards.
Now we are playing against, as you can tell, looks like to be TRI-BRIGADE.
Yep, I'm going to say it is going to be, they're going to go ahead and use their, oh, okay. I figured they were going to use their Fractal as soon as they got it, but apparently they didn't.
They might have been too afraid of the Maxi.
Yeah, that's possible. I'd say that would have been a lot of cards for us.
And now we have all 3 of our bird calls in hand, yes.
You love to see that. I mean, it's better to have them in hand than, have them brick in the deck, so.
Yeah, I mean, technically we drew 2 off of Maxi, which was great, and then we searched the last one. So now here we're going to our main boss monster in Bird Up, which is your Samorg Bird of Sovereignty.
Yeah, let's say Bird of Sovereignty is allows you to bring out, as you've seen, our Ancient Warriors. So you get.
So at the phase, he's going to allow us to bring out a Wind Beast monster, which we're going to choose Avian here. Now our Nerval is what allowed us to bring out our Ancient Warriors.
Yes. They're gonna go ahead and activate Tenkai. We're gonna go ahead, Tenki.
Maxi pressure again.
Yep. So now we're gonna get double cards. They're gonna go ahead.
Oh, it's Zodiac. So it's TRI-BRIGADE Zodiac.
It's TRI-BRIGADE Zodiac. It's like we just did that video or something. No, we did that like 2 weeks ago. But they're gonna go into Dryden. We're gonna get a card. They're gonna activate Dryden, and we're gonna be like, no, not today.
So basically, because this is gonna get destroyed, we're gonna throw off some offensive pressure just by throwing it back into his extra deck.
Yep. He's
now
gonna
they're gonna activate Fractal.
There's a Fractal activation, but we're gonna activate Avian and bounce it. We're gonna bounce Avian back to our hand, negating it, but he has a Monster Reborn. It's rough sometimes, it doesn't always work out, but at least we got him to burn that Monster Reborn a little early on. So now they're going to go into Baron Blossom.
Yeah, so right here, as a TRI-BRIGADE player, they're trying to set up for the Revolt, which you're actually going to see something extremely very well here. They're actually going to kill our Nerval, which is fine. It's going to allow us to search for a TRI-BRIGADE card, which we show its Fractals, so now they know what's happening.
Yep, and then we're going to... Now here's the thing. We activated, let's say this was Smorg's ability.
Yep.
And we brought out Barrier Statue of the Stormwind. As you can see, neither player can special summon monsters except wind monsters. And what are TRI-BRIGADE monsters, Jack?
Beast, usually Beast mostly, not Wind Beast.
Yeah, so...
They do not play Wind. I mean, they have Nerval, but because Revolt says you have to basically get everything out and then link at that same time, so its activation cost is you have to get out the monsters to be able to link summon, and now because they don't have the exact same amount of monsters they can go in for a link, we have shut them down.
Yep.
We have shut down Revolt.
We have shut down Revolt. Yeah, so, and, oh, hey, speaking of Revolt, we just drew it ours. So we're going to go ahead and activate our bird call, get one of our birdie birds into our hand, and let the bird combo begin.
Yep, special summon them, and then we're going to normal tribute them to get out Avion, just where we have a negate on field.
Yep.
And they decide that's too much for them.
So back to back, back to bounces. It's yeah, with a strong monster and a card that can just bounce anything and bounce itself back to our hand and negate its effect. And with barrier on the field, it's just riff.
It said I can't activate my Revolt. I can't play my TRI-BRIGADEs. Why?
Nani? And there you have it, guys. That is our bird up. Now, for people who don't know what bird up is, obviously, as you've seen from the deck recipe, it is
LYRILUSC TRI-BRIGADE.
LYRILUSC TRI-BRIGADE. Bird up is just an easier way to pronounce it. But Jack, how did you enjoy with this deck? How did you like this deck?
I enjoy this deck a lot. I think it's a little bit more funner than TRI-BRIGADE Zodiac. I mean, which is a very fun deck. But this one it plays a little bit differently. You have a little bit more of a control option, it feels like, when you're playing Bird Up.
Do you think that Bird Up can take over TRI-BRIGADE Zoo as number 1?
I don't know how consistent this deck would be, like, compared to TRI-BRIGADE Zodiac. They're both very good, and they both fare their same points. But I don't know. I think that they're both good decks. I mean, they could probably, depending on what you draw, like as you've seen in our replay, I think any of the decks could probably beat each other. It's probably a good 50-50.
Yeah, just who has the better field advantage, basically.
Pretty much.
Yeah, I mean, and one deck has, the barrier statue, the other one does not.
This is true. This is true.
I was like, honestly, that barrier statue basically locks down any special summoning. So whatever you have on the field is all basically what you're stuck with. But yeah, so with that, I mean, plus we get our our main boss monster out while theirs is stuck in their extra deck. That's honestly, if Bird Up pops before Zodiac does, TRI-BRIGADE Bird takes it.
Oh, I agree. Definitely, if you could just stop Revolt, I mean, there's nothing.
Yeah, nothing.
Nothing.
Anything you want to add before we send these folks on their merry way?
Look to the skies and fly high.
Thank you guys for tuning in to this video. Sorry this video is late. There was some technical issues with it before, so we went ahead and fixed it. Don't forget to like the video, drop a comment down below telling us how you felt about the video, if you got a challenge for us, or if you want to see a specific deck. Keep in mind it will take a little time to get to said video, and while you get here, you might as well subscribe. It's free, it helps us out, and everybody walks away happy. And you get notified when we upload the juiciest content to the YouTubes. But with all that said, I'm Kami, guys. He's Jack. Together we're Team Toon Rose, and we'll catch you in that next video. Ciao.
Peace.
When I